I don't have any sound.
That's what I was asking you. God damn it.
Bro,
Kick your ass out.
Just said I'm not here.
Dude. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to round number 7 of Challenger League qualifier number 5, the last open qualifier for Challenger League. After this, will be closed qualifiers on the 24th of February after Invitational. Again, I'm your caster Benny out, joined by Cookies R6, and we got Shook Squad versus Team Reckless.
Yeah. And both of these teams are in a pretty good standing to make the playoffs, so it's nothing critical here. It's just important for seeding because I don't think either of these teams wants to just run through PogChamp and run it back when you could just, not be a 16 seed. It's pretty common sense.
Want to be up in at least the top, probably top 10 at least. So I think that right now they're both top 10, but they could always lose their seeding the top 10 to another team like Burn the Biceps or Revenue or anybody like that. So definitely trying to do their best to keep themselves seeding wise. Capital and Jacko off the board first. Pretty normal here on Coastline. I would say that Jacko.
Do you know how many games in a row I've seen Capital banned?
Well, he's so powerful.
On every map, no matter what the map is, just banned always.
Nobody likes to get set on fire, Cookies. Come on, you know that.
I mean, but they don't ban Goyo.
Goyo is it's
So
a
it's
shield.
good.
It's not a fire. It's not a fire bolt you can fly through
No,
a
it's
window.
fire. You still burn in it.
Sure, I guess it does do burns though. I guess I don't know. But then we say Goyo ban. We just think was there a Goyo ban in Pro League?
Echo, of course. If there was, I wasn't paying attention.
I think it was a G2 game actually. They banned Goyo, if I remember correctly, recently in Pro League. It was really weird.
G2 always bans the weirdest stuff. They're always banning like Zofia, which actually isn't a dumb ban at all. I wish more teams
Zofia's
would do
not
that
bad.
on club, especially because it literally.
Zofia's actually a pretty good ban.
Yeah. Hey, G2's still ahead of the bans. They may not be ahead of the standings anymore, but they're definitely ahead of the bans.
Yeah.
But,
either way, so we start off again. Of course, we'll start in defense here first for the side of Team Reckless. They didn't pick the side. It was Shook Squad took the side, and then picked attack, of course, because Coastline usually is somewhat attack favored. Not really. It's more just even. We'll go to kitchen service first.
It can turn really attacker side, especially since Shook Squad is a Lion Blackbeard team apparently. Combined with the Twitch, that's some serious firepower over defenders.
It's almost like they feel like they're going upstairs though, because the Blackbeard on kitchen isn't nearly as helpful. Though you could upside down repel on the service entrance door, so it's debatable.
Yeah, I mean, the way I've seen Sprill use Blackbeard's like an entry fragger, to be honest. In the past, he's just I'm gonna pick Blackbeard because I can't win my ones.
Is that what you tell him right now?
It works.
Joe, I can't win.
I
They need
mean,
a shield.
Speaking of winning in ones, playing against Overdose now, who has a newer player. I don't know that much about Colossus. Or
Colossus. I've seen him before this actually.
He's on Jaeger, so I can presume he has good aim by default.
Presuming, yeah. It sounds like he knows what he's doing on a Jaeger. But we'll start out. We'll see Benji pushing towards small office. We'll see Colossus and small office with him. It's of course you have people upstairs, you have people vertically and horizontally. It's very ambitious roam usually for his kind of site.
Yeah, especially that ADS is here. He really does not want to give up office. And he could be pinched out from the blue bar window, but currently not happening in Benji Mula, not Benji.obey. This is Benji Mula. And he's really going to run in and fry 2 people immediately. Okay.
Yeah, my God. Spro gets one as well on a docks, and that was a lightning push entry from 2 members of Shook Squad to deal with them. As there's one of the windows still too, or a little balcony. The Ash of Nile, and actually his number has Breezy coming from the lobby to finish him off. His ultra will now drop down. He's getting shot down too from from Sunrise as well. So it's a all west side take here for Shook Squad. For Shook Squad. 4v2.
Now you see the power of that Lion and execute on Coastline. They literally just eradicated that roam immediately. And Benji Mula, I think that's a 4.
Yeah.
A 4 piece. He's not the Obey Benji, but he's Benji Mula.
He's Benji Mula, right?
Put some respect on his name.
Got that penta skin on the F2, and he just annihilated 4 people of Team Reckless. Man, what a start.
Yeah, that's again when people say I guess that attacker sided narrative came from the Lion meta on this map where people would just do what you literally just saw. I'm just going Lion. Usually it'd be combined with like Doka and Glaz and Ying too, but we aren't seeing just all that. We're just seeing Blackbeard company.
Well, that's when Ying and Glaz and Doke were different though too. After it changes.
Yeah, there was different meta, but the Lion part is still very much
the
same.
Lion's
just
not nearly as powerful, but still one to just hey, stand still for a second. I need just that 1 second.
You just stand still while my F2 swings on you. I mean, that's all Coastline was before, and now it's. I mean, that's what Shook Squad's trying to replicate.
Yeah. There's ways to get around it, but it really depends on how they play it. So they're going to try Kitchen Service entrance again for a second time here for the side of Team Reckless. Not much change at all for Team Reckless when it comes to operate picks either, so I'm wondering if how they're going to really change up their story.
Yeah, I mean, I would have expected, especially how like brutal that was, I would have expected a Vigil. I mean, instead of a mute, because used to be the meme was, oh yeah, man, standing on a mute jammer. It's still a meme, by the way. Like, that's not a counter. But like, Vigil is a legitimate real counter. Like, if they had done that same push against a Vigil player in office, it would have been probably Benji Mula losing that fight, because it's like, you know, he's not expecting him to be swinging like that during a Lion. So
It's
I mean,
pretty much the same setup.
Yeah, same setup, literally deja vu. Let's try it again.
I can see that. I can see the lag.
Oh, I don't see it as bad because parsec goat.
Yeah, I can see the little frame skips, animation skips in each person. So hopefully, well, if something happens, we can always try to rehost. But let's see what happens. Benji, of course, going to push in, but Colossus not holding small office. Hopefully not to get pre-fired by an F2 for a second time.
Yeah, they also kind of lined up, but again, that happens. That tends to happen when you're being lined and you can't move. So Hollywood, that's Braxton. He's already pushed into Sunrise, and that office control established by the Twitch. So this is just a first floor clear, which is very powerful on this site. You expect like a player in lobby to have like an ACOG to look into that kitchen door, but it's just going to be Colossus. Is he on 60 FOV?
On the board?
Nope. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Maestro ain't got his.
Maestro, Smoke, and Jaeger all do not have ACOGs anymore.
Yeah.
So,
sad days. Sad days. But look at all the drones coming in, and Tony's got his own Twitch drone. He twitched the Twitch drone. That's great. That's hilarious.
I'm so glad you got that.
That's hilarious. It was a drone fight. What was that? I can ask that.
That was beautiful. They are gonna start executing that kitchen door because again, there's no ACOGs from lobby, and there's not even like the full. Okay, it is shotgun a little bit from lobby, but typically you want the shotgun holes closer to the kitchen door because it looks like Mr. Hollywood here is just gonna fly over that. Well, there's a Maestro here, but again, no ACOG, and they could push at any given moment and lift this Lion probably.
Yeah, one's the window. Looks like Spiral's trying to jump through the kitchen window. Braxton, of course, trying to push through the entrance into kitchen. But they gotta deal with people in lobby because lobby's being controlled. He sees the long barrel of the Alda. So Benji's got a good angle to try and deal with Docs G, who's holding the hallway. So it's kind of like this walk here. They're setting up crossfires all along this east side, and they haven't taken control upstairs, so they can't deal with the guys upstairs either. He's gonna walk in. He's gonna down Docs G. Actually, he doesn't actually down Docs G. It doesn't matter because Braxton gets taken. It takes one. Neely gets Docs G. It's going downhill as Hitman and Braxton. Braxton gets second. Ultra gets Hitman though, at least in a refrag. But that was just Ultra in a 1v3.
And I imagine he has. No, the line's dead. Never mind. There's just a lot of guns that outgun him at the moment, and yeah, there's not much he can do. And again, we see the power of the Lion execute on this map again, masterfully shown by Shook Squad so far.
That was, yeah, Shook Squad have been, they ran into this, so it was a good setup for Team Reckless. They had that whole entire kind of like, you know, that firing setup. They had crossfire set up for the hallway, crossfire front, but still, unfortunately, it looked like they just kind of ran in and they took out multiple people on site.
They need to get with the times. My show got a cog no more, and
the firepower is real.
They're bringing Lion. I'd get rid of that Jaeger and I'd get rid of that Maestro for Doc and Vigil. Otherwise, this might just be deja vu over and over again of just, oh, we're just gonna line and kill you.
It's like they need to be more aggressive at this point. Rather than waiting for them to push, they need to push them first at this point before they set the line off and they go for the kills. It also seems like so far, it seems like so far they're just kind of, they know where they're coming from and they set up for it, but because of their line, they can't respond correctly when they make the push.
Honestly, it's hard to put into words, like, until you've experienced it yourself. Just how hard it is to play against a team that lines like that. And just
correct timing is everything. It's not as bad as with before because you can't like pre-fire through the wall, but just the fact that you have to stand still and then they make the move and you're like, what do I do?
Not even. It's just like I'm dead.
Yeah, this is how much they're droning too. Like they're droning so much too because that's what comp teams do. They drone everything out and plus the fact you have a lion. The lion, they drone it out. They push you. Someone a fragger pushes like Ash on Nile, immediately in the room.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Is like again, all those guns are so like good. I think Hollywood has the LMG, which is stupidly good. The lion LMG is stupidly good. Spills Blackbeard. I mean, what else can you say about that? You've got an F2 on probably your best aimer, Benji Mula, and then Nile has always been the guy who just plays Ash a lot. It's just like, dude.
It depends too, because like some maps it's not as big because you can have the advantages of the attacker, but it's coastline. The amount of advantages as a defender isn't nearly as big as it is at Clubhouse. It is on Villa. It is on maybe Consulate. Not Consulate, maybe not as much, but
yeah, I mean this map is definitely the most extreme. Like. Extremely extreme because it's just so gunfight heavy, and
yeah, there's not a lot of different, like there's not a lot of 90-degree. There's like some 90-degree angles. There's some places you can hide, but for the most part, like they can tell where you are and they're gonna turn the corner and you're out in the open. There's not a lot of cover.
Yep, not a lot of cover, and then also especially on this map, which we see Shook Squad going for, you can come from like 62 directions. That's an exaggeration. You come from 3, you come from hookah, the 90 hallway, and aquarium at the same time with a lion. Good luck. You have 5 players up. Good luck. Good luck defending that. And that's
like each player's got to win their fight at that point, and against those guns,
it seldom happens, and that's why again that narrative of Lion just being stupid on this map, and just this map being attacker side. That's kind of where it burst from. So we're gonna see them again. They're coming from everywhere right now. Not hookah at the moment, but just 90 and aquarium. I imagine someone will eventually go hookah, but.
Yeah, I'm assuming someone's gonna go through luggage as well, go through aqua. So it should be either a 2 or 3 man, or 2-sided, 3-sided push here from Shook Squad. Though it's a bit different that we have Breezy on the smoke, of course, so they can at least deny and delay any kind of push through billiards, but they also can just walk in, as it looks like they're trying to do.
Let's say clear like the barbed wire, it's even barbed wire got nerfed. It's like okay, so Sprill's not hookah, but he's just gonna hit Menace. So yeah, again, everywhere.
Yeah, this is why like that's painful.
And they still got one more line for the final countdown, the final deletion. And look at this, they're stacking on each other.
Where is Tony? Oh yeah, they're all on site. So this is literally Avery on site. Hitman gets another, and there's a jump through with Braxton, takes out Breezy, and now down to just Colossus and Dox G. There goes Colossus though. At least Dox G gets one, but he can't get a second as Benji finishes him off. And that's 1 kill for literally each member as they end that round, and just again these timed executes are so perfect from Shook Squad. All at once, just swarm the site.
Yeah, this is just it's literally gonna be a broken record at this point if Reckless doesn't switch up something, because again like Maestro's not the same. Like Jaeger, I don't even think they brought grenades this whole time.
They didn't know. It's like nobody's died by a grenade. It's just gunshots. Like there's some flashes here and there. Like you saw Toady got flashed one time. There's some flashes here and there, but that's just the preempt to when they attack. And even then, there's not the problem.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like even then, like he's still getting flashed even though you have a Jaeger. So it's like what is he really doing? Like I'd bring Vigil and just try to do something crazy.
Yeah, I think he's something crazy. I think they need to be more aggressive with the roams because like most time, like every single round so far, they've just kind of waited and accepted the attack and tried to just fight it off. And I think Coastline, big thing about Coastline is how much they work on like when it comes to just like positioning. When all the attackers have their correct positioning, it's almost sometimes impossible to stop them.
Yeah, I mean it's borderline. It's borderline just like broken.
Yeah,
but then again, the defense not really. Okay, there's Doc now, finally.
But there's not a lot of variation
3
and
rounds
adaptation.
L's.
Yeah.
Took 3 rounds of L's. Straight devastation. And there's finally a Doc. Finally an ACOG that can compete with Twitch and Blackbeard and Ash, and you see where I'm going.
Yeah. They dropped the mute. They have that the SMG-11 is such a good weapon, but against that many bullets it's not gonna do anything. So it's like hard to say what you do at that point. I really feel like they need to bring a more heavy attacker, just gunfire lineup. Bring people with good guns. Vigil. Of course you have Jaeger. Of course you have Doc. Maybe even bring something like, I guess, what other guns are really good on defense to bring?
I mean, at this point, I'd bring out the Capkin, bro.
Yeah.
Slapkin.
Maybe that too.
Something.
As well, yeah.
Something, because.
Oh wait, why not Legion? Where's Legion at?
He's not banned. That's for sure, because you know what's always banned? Echo and Mira.
Yeah, it's like that's a good player to bring too. Like a Legion, like I know the goo mines are gonna maybe get destroyed by like the Twitch drone, but like even then, like if you place them in the right positions at the end where we go for the execute, you can at least stop one side for a little bit, stall it out.
Or I mean, if you just get lucky and you're throwing him where the IQ isn't, then that can be beneficial. I mean, because you can't be everywhere, but you do see Toady playing. Okay, he's not playing that aggressive. I thought he was gonna be swinging on Hollywood or something. But again, when you can get Global Lion at any moment, you can't stick around.
No,
so he didn't stick around.
He left at that point. Like it seems like they're trying to play more aggressive, but Nile, like they already had to pinch onto Toady. If he didn't drop, he was getting pinched by Nile already.
Yeah, I mean it's just honestly, maybe like Capital. I understand he's like whatever, but Lion on this particular map may have been the better ban. I feel like Capital's just like the everyone's just auto banning this guy for some reason.
What are you doing? He looks like he's just shooting around, putting the claymore down. But yeah, at this point, yeah, it's just they're really setting up again for the same push. I don't know what they can do. Toddy is now downstairs instead of being upstairs with the defender. So if they go for the same push, he's not going to be there to help them out.
And not to mention he's Jaeger downstairs, which means what's he gonna do? Spam someone to the floor?
No, don't. There goes the first. How many lines does he have actually? He has one EE, one D left. No kills have gone through just yet, and they're still waiting for his push. I feel like this time they're a bit more cautious, as maybe it seems like they are a bit of a change up from the side of Team Reckless, but I don't think it's enough. As this is the first kill from Colossus, though, actually taken out. He runs out, but Breezy gets taken out by Nile. Doc G gets one as well, and trying to push through.
Which they do, apparently. They have the sight.
Oh, they have sight.
Apparently.
Yeah, they have sight, actually.
Nile got one kill, and that was everyone on site. So now the Doc on the stairs is useless. The Jaeger has to come up the stairs. I imagine the Mozzie just did
I guess
before.
Colossus. Yeah, I think Ultra's on the
downstairs.
stairs. Yeah, Colossus dropped down, and Ultra. I think he dropped down to kill Spro, who was on the window, but that became a point where Ultra's on stairs and they couldn't actually miss. Why is this shotgun?
Okay, it's safe to say Overdose is capping.
I think it's one at least, though, but it's 2v1. You gotta get 2 kills. And they've all just left.
One of them is Benji Mulu on Twitch. So
yeah.
And he has like no time. So CGG.
Ooh.
Nope, just kidding.
Nope.
His fixed squad just looks like a 2018 G2 right now.
Yeah, I don't know why Ultra had a shotgun.
I don't know. Did you see any crazy remodeling or something?
No, I didn't see any crazy remodeling. I don't know why it is shotgun. I'm so confused.
That's like the one reason you bring that is you can.
Yeah, you can open up the entire. You could open the entire floor in the billiards room if you wanted to.
You know, and that's like the funny thing is the Jaeger is downstairs. Maybe that would have been a use for him.
Yeah,
I don't. The whole floor.
Understand.
He didn't even do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Safe to say. I'm just gonna say Reckless is capping. They're
I don't
trolling the game away.
At least Legion's being played now by Ultra, so I said that before. Probably a really good pick.
Yeah, and still no Vigil.
Yeah,
do they know about the buff? Like Vigil does that now?
I don't know. I don't know if they know that Vigil evades E1Ds.
And again, no grenades. They've not brought a grenade yet.
Yeah. I've not seen anybody get a grenade. Like, sure, flashes are coming through, but they're gonna burn out the ADSs anyway, so it's very odd. And then on top of that, like, Breezy isn't playing smoke, and I don't know how well the smokes even do in the end. Like, they delayed a few times I saw, but not nearly enough in the end where it stops the attack even.
There's no dash for the defense. They're just kind of bending over and taking it right now, to be honest.
Yeah. So I don't understand where's the adaptation, because like the big thing, like smoke makes sense if they're gonna go for plants, but every single time so far they've planted after murdering 2/3 of the team.
Yeah, it's like or like the last round, like half the team's downstairs.
That's true too. Well, like I made sense for Colossus. Well, here's the thing: Colossus dropped to kill Sprill, but Toddy was already downstairs. So why didn't Toddy go for that kill?
I don't know. We have to ask Toady.
That's my question. It's just things like that, though. It's like if you're gonna have people go for those runouts to deal with Sprill in the big window because he's playing Blackbeard, Why wasn't the person who argues downstairs? You already know they're gonna swarm site. That's what happened. They swarm site again, and you only had 2 people on site rather than 4 or 5.
You know what else? It's like they keep losing the site the same way too. The one thing I've seen differently is the mute. Mute is in Aqua, so they might actually hold Aqua, even with the shield.
You could. Since there's no capital either, you could always just put a shield by that soft wall and try and hold Aqua. They have a shield here trying to hold one side, so it's like it looks like they're trying to at least expand, but they need to be more aggressive. They need to hold more territory because in the end, they take all the control they need and then they just execute and swarm site. You can't let them do that.
Not 4 times in a row.
Yeah, definitely not 4 times in a row. Unfortunately, has happened. Unfortunately, well, 3 times in a row now. Actually, Sprout goes down now because he's just. Oh, nice shot, Breezy, from above.
Sprill is taking a stroll through the blue bar trying to get a drink.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Breezy said, "What are you doing?" Yeah, that's like the one place that Blackbeard has. I can't imagine what his business down there was. Again, other than him just, is he trying to get a drink?
Is he trying to get a drink? Well, here we go. This is going to be the execute onto Aqua. I don't know if they know he's behind the bar. I'm assuming they expect it because it's freaking Aqua.
Yeah, I would be stunned if Doxy lost this fight because the Blackbeard's not on the window, the big window to hold this.
Yeah, he has no other angle. There's no other angle here on Dox G besides this door. Never mind.
And Ash charge from below, and okay, he swung and didn't even get the shield, so he could have just. Okay, he's dead now, Dox G, but he held for a little bit longer, I guess.
Yeah, Tony gets one though. He gets Hitman below. I think Nilay's still below though, so Nilay's about to have this fight. And Nilay wins it against Tony, so it's a 3v3.
And the attackers, I mean, they don't have nearly as much control as they used to have, because again, the man advantage is so extreme now. They don't have 5 people up and execute on coastline at the Lion.
Nice angle, Breezy.
And that's very abusable, because again, there's not enough people to get on the windows and everything else, so now they can actually play defense now. Like, this happens, you play a little aggressive.
Yeah, I told you to be aggressive. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they can't let the people just do what they want. Now, Nilay coming from is going to be probably the man player here. If he can get his angle and take out 90, this is probably a win for Shook Squad. Let's say that there's Breezy almost sticking his butt too far, but he actually get close to the bomb chassis. There's 19 seconds left to go. It has to be a push from Shook Squad here. They have no time to do anything else besides push in. There's Braction to push in. Another push to another person, and Breezy wins the fight, of course. There's Nilay, though. Nilay loses his fight, and Breezy will finish off Braction, and that's what you need there, Team Reckless.
They finally played out a little bit and made Shook Squad work for it instead of just letting them walk around 3 different corners of the map and tee off on them with the Lion.
tee off on them like it's golf.
That's all they've been doing. Like, they've literally just been going hard on them, like, because they're just sitting there, like, all right, kill me. Bet.
Yeah.
They all swing in Fraction Plants. That was the first 4 rounds.
First round, yeah, I agree. Literally, the first 4 rounds were just saying, hey. I was just saying, hey, let's just let them wide swing every single corner. We'll try to win the fights, even though it's an F2. It's a Blackbeard. It's Ash with the R4C.
Yeah. So I do want to see though if this last. They're gonna go Kitchen. Interestingly enough, they've lost Kitchen and Hookah like a bunch already. We haven't seen Blue Bar, and I hope we wouldn't see Pin. So I would have expected like Blue Bar maybe. The final. What's the word? The final defense. But yeah, that's not happening. They're just gonna go to Kitchen where they've got smoked before. But they do have a dock this time. No Maestro. So they're gonna be able to hold that sniper angle.
Last round. They need to end on a 4-2. They need to end on a 4-2. Seriously.
Yeah, I saw it 06 come back today, but the situation was much more different. It is like Clubhouse. Like, this map is. You don't want, even if you have attack last, you don't want to go down 1-5 because like it's just at that point the defenders actually start playing like crackheads because they know they can because they have a couple rounds to blow and then they end up winning anyway. That's in my experience. So it's like you have to at least be within striking distance or they're just gonna play like they don't have pressure on them.
This is different time. Looks like Tony this time is gonna play Jaeger once more. It's not gonna be anybody. He's gonna wow it. So this is the aggression they might need. Maybe it's a bit too aggressive.
Honestly, if that guy didn't wobble around the corner and try to drone, he would have caught him.
Yeah, so that was like there's sometimes aggression when it comes to denying like pushes, and sometimes where you're just being too aggressive. Though at least it kind of makes them more wary.
This game's in like year 8, bro. So like sometimes the dumbest thing ever may be genius.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Just bad timing. He could catch Benji Miller because if he was able to catch him, I mean that would have been huge. That's the LeBron of the game so far.
So you'll see here they take control of Sunrise and Blue Bar. Nobody's there anymore. All of Team Lexus is pushed back from that west side.
Yeah, and they gave up Sunrise, so I saw the Doc in there initially, but he's gone now. Sprill's in there just chilling on the couch. So, yeah, Toadie's still hiding security. So this is what you want to see. You want to see them kind of lurking around in areas that attackers don't anticipate, because that's like how you win. That's how you know,
That's true,
actually
but like,
make them work for it.
this is what they did last time. So last time they kind of had the same angles where they held this kind of line of defense. It didn't work out because they ended up losing all the fights as they pushed into sight. So it's like, if this is the issue last time, was when they push into sight. If they can't deny it this time, like last time it didn't work out. I say that Doc, she's dead. That's what I was kind of talking about. He was Doc in the middle, in lobby, behind the desk.
Oh, okay. Well, he's gonna find another. Yeah, he found Toadie, and the plant is very much happening. Just kidding. He got down by a smoke.
Ooh, nice breezy.
And Ultra's gonna flank this player courtyard, I think, if he has the headphones to know what's happening.
Ooh, Benji. Benji's just too good, man. 3 kills already for the round.
Yeah, Benji was looking the other way for a moment, but fortunately, he might be able to kill the planner again. Or
Oh, C4 doesn't go
man.
off. They kill Benji, but still a 3v2 though, and Breezy's low on HP. Colossus finished off Sprill. There's the Blackbird down. So the diffuser's still down. They have the advantage with the diffuser in front of the door. Flashes come through. And now I don't know what's going on either, because I'm Flash too.
Yeah, what the heck? How did the diffuser get pushed up so far? But ultimately, I think Shark Squad's gonna, yeah, he's so blind. He's on another universe. Yeah, and it's 5-1 for Shook Squad. And, you know, I thought for a second Sprill was like throwing the game. Sprill just ran up with right up to them as Blackbeard with the diffuser.
He has a diffuser, and
like,
Blackbeard,
okay.
he runs up, and I'm like, God damn, but they flashed the crap out of them. Walked in and murdered.
And you saw that Mozzie kind of missed his shots a little bit too.
That's true too. That's unfortunate.
And
It's the
he
point.
was the one with
I
the
guess they
health,
didn't
too.
know. That's what I'm pretty sure they didn't know that Sprill had the diffuser, so they were just trying to still take fights.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't have anticipated Sprill had the diffuser based off what he was doing. I thought Sprill was you would have thought he's just okay. He's just trying to push me. He's at a bomb.
Yeah. So
Excuse me,
I
the
can see
diffuser.
why. I can see why they're still trying to take fights, because they didn't know he had the diffuser. But it's unfortunate because they had the advantage at that point. The diffuser's on the floor in front of the door. You just gotta hold the door with a shotgun too.
Yeah, I mean, but again, that's the benefit of the spectator. We see all the crap that they.
It's the retrospect. It's unfortunate. But either way, so we're going to the defense now. We'll switch sides. 5-1 in the favor of Shook Squad as we go to their defense. Can they hold strong, or is Team Mechless gonna run over them like we saw Shook Squad do?
I mean, I'm not fully counting out the 5-1 comeback, but I wouldn't bet on it. Last time I said that, it actually happened. So I'm just gonna say I'm not betting on it. That's all.
I'm not betting on it. Well, it looks like they have a much better lineup. You said there's the Vigil you're talking about on the board.
Vigil, Valkyrie. We only saw Valkyrie like one or two times at most from Reckless. I mean, again, we're seeing Vigil, Valk. We are seeing a Doc, which I don't know. I'm being honest with you, like Maestro, he's still like good. Don't get me wrong, but he's not like, it's not a no-brainer anymore. Especially if you're losing just gunfights all the time.
Yeah, it's interesting that they're bringing the Valkyrie with IQ still on the board.
I mean, but that's the thing. It's like, yeah, that depends on the quality of the IQ.
True.
Number one, and also depends on the fact that she's one person. She can't just be everywhere. 3 minutes, and you see 2 players in theater.
Oh my god!
I guess
yeah.
again, that's how you play it
Penthouse.
aggressive. They're gonna make them work for it.
Oh yeah, they got to reinforce as well. So this is gonna be a pain in the butt to get rid of, as there's reinforcements inside of theater. Benji's playing aggressive. Nilay's actually dropped down into kitchen as well.
Maybe trying to hit a C4, which he could do if he
If he has the information.
if his teammate coordinates with him, or maybe one of these drones get mozzied. Maybe Hollywood has a drone,
Hollywood.
or Hollywood has a drone over there. He might. I mean, or not a drone, a camera. I'm so stupid. Yeah, camera, a Valkyrie camera.
What doesn't matter at this point? It looks like they've all vacated at this point. At least waste of time.
Which is fine. Like they waste time, and you make them like use drones. You make them like actually have to work for it. Like that's the point of defense. Though they still may get smoked at the end here because they're still getting the control at the end of the day, and there's still a minute 30. And yeah, I wonder who's no one in Aqua. So I mean, yeah, they should be able to
There's
set
only
up
2
the
people
same way
on
Shook
site
Squad
actually.
did. Where's Nolay?
Lay's downstairs, Benji's downstairs, Sprill's on the Cool Vibe stairs. So it's technically 3, I guess, on site technically with Sprill on the Cool Vibe stairs. Nilay and Benji are trying to go for a flank later on, or maybe a C4.
I mean, he's definitely gonna be able to see. I think the floor, if you could like pan over the floor in the site, is that shotgunned?
Yeah, right there.
Sort
there's
of.
the shotguns. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's sort
so,
of.
I mean,
In certain spots there are.
they can't just always gonna plant. That's why you saw Shook Squad pushing through all the time. Like, just trying to plant and cover on this site doesn't really work that well. You have to. Typically, it's like a, plant frag first, plant second, because it's just so easy. Like you can sit below and shoot this guy. You can
Oh, yeah,
on
there's
either
a
side.
shotgun.
It's just so exposed. He's ready to run in. You can tell.
Yeah, Nina's making more holes, and there's
Oh, yeah,
two for Braxton though. My God.
Yeah, where did he just fry them at?
Right here.
Oh, they tried to push
he
it.
walked in. They tried this wide swing like they did to him, and Braxton gets a third. No, he got refragged by Tony, but now it's a 1v4 as Tony tries to trying to clutch this. He's getting cornered by everybody though. Hitman will finish him off, and Chuck Squad on match point. My God.
Yeah, it just looks like at the moment that Shook Squad just has a better grip on the tactical situation.
Or the map itself, really.
Yeah. Let me pull up stats real quick. Let me pull up talent stats. Will that tell the story?
Oh yeah, exclamation mark stats, guys. So if you don't know, oh actually, did you get the new link? I need to put the new link in actually.
Yeah, I did.
I put the new
Okay.
link.
Oh, crap. What are these guys called? Reckless. Coastline. They're 3-3 on this map.
Really?
Shook
3 for 3.
Shook Squad is 4-0 on this map. They've never lost this map. They also beat Okami on this map. A team that pretty convincingly beat Okami. Shook Squad, that is. So shout out to Talon, but this may be a mistake taking them to a map they've never lost, and they beat one of the better teams in the qual on. Maybe a mistake.
Both teams have good experience, but it seems like Shook Squad has the better experience out of the two, and they're definitely showing it here. As you go to match point 6-1, we're going down the kitchen and serves entrance for maybe our last defense, as now we need Team Reckless to really show us how to attack.
Yeah, and you know what else? This isn't stats, but I know I used to play with him against Nole a lot. He's always loved this map. He's always been a coastline, and he's the IGL for them too. So it's like, maybe this is just the wrong hood. Like, this is just the wrong neighborhood for
The wrong neighborhood.
like, I'm just being honest. This is just the wrong pick. It was the wrong hood. The block is hot, and they picked the wrong. You picked the wrong house, fool.
You picked the wrong house. Picked the wrong team to bring the coastline, fool. As we go to
That's not over yet. It's 1-6. They could totally win.
It's always interesting too. So every time we saw Shook Squad attack this site, they never took upstairs.
I mean, you have to. As long as you can, especially since all these ACOGs keep getting removed. I mean, you can just walk in the kitchen through the door because people can't even see you. From lobby, unless they're playing on 5-4-60, they're not seeing you, or they're not going to hit you enough. So it's like, I don't know.
I say it looks like this. So Team Reckless is gonna go the opposite though. They're gonna try and clear upstairs, as you have Benji and both Sprill upstairs to deny them.
Because they also have this buck, which we didn't see Shook Squad bring at all, because obviously they had.
There's a 3-man take here. Shots come through, lag come through as well, and I don't know if that shot should have made it or not, but nobody gets hurt.
He's shooting a lot of ghosts right now, and they use a Habana as well to force these guys out of these power positions. And Tia. But Sprill's still there. Sprill wants all the smoke. And he's not Blackbeard, but he's played a Navy SEAL op, fun fact, every single round this game.
He's played a Navy SEAL every single round. Oh my God, but Tony still finds the angle.
But Hitman trades that on Ultra, that Twitch. Not nearly as effective as Benji Bula on the Twitch. He's just dead. No kill for him.
Yeah. He can't white stairs. Get aggressive.
They're gonna start working the floor now, though. They have the control. They're gonna probably start working on Hitman in lobby, but Hitman is wisely not in the spot where you can be bucked. And just kidding, Colossus.
As I say that,
someone.
yeah, there's one, and then Tony gets Hitman as well. Is all trying to hold main lobby, and that fails. It's all down to just Braxton and Benji.
Your stream exploded, by the way. I don't know if...
Oh, it did actually. Yeah, it did explode. Yeah, my internet died for a quick second.
Why does it keep happening? It literally
No,
happens.
mine does that every so often. It comes back. Oh, it's fine. Mine's fine. It comes back.
Okay. Well, it's a 2v3. Welcome back. And I don't know. We saw a lot of defenders get wiped out there in lobby. So this could be could be Reckless's first.
They have 30 seconds though, and both defenders are sitting cozy waiting.
Well, Benji Mule is not in the best spot to help his teammate, and Hollywood's also pushed really far back. So if they actually realize they can go for service anytime soon, and within the allotted time period, then I mean they'll have a chance at it again. They're finally going in now, and Braxton, he's gonna have one smoke.
Ooh, what shot
actually. Breezy actually chose to go through lobby, and the planner's being pinged. That's gonna be a wall
No!
for Benji Mule. I mean, it's like his third 3K of a game, and Shook Squad just Millie rocks. Absolutely Millie rocks Reckless. Again, they've never lost this map.
And that spree will keep going. As we see Shook Squad win this 7-1 against Team Reckless. That was quite a match from Shook Squad. If you're watching this, there's your VOD for, I guess your VOD footage for Shook Squad, because my god, 15 kills for Benji and 2 deaths. Holy.
He literally had like at least a 2 or 3 kills like every other round. And that's being generous. It's probably like every round have 15. Benji I said it. He's LeBron. He's LeBron. I said it.
All right, guys, we'll be back in about 45 minutes of the next game.
Man, because thanks Reckless for getting destroyed. Now we have to wait. Just kidding. That was